Hey, how's it going, you guys? My name is Corey Shea. I work with Walters Audi in Riverside as one of the salesmen. Behind me right here, I have a 2023 SQ5 in District Green, and man, is it a beautiful car. As to kick off this video, let's quickly check out the front end of this vehicle. It is equipped with the black optics package in the front, as you can see by everything being blacked out, including your Audi rings. Down over here, you'll see a splash of color for your SQ5 badging. Down over here, you're gonna have a 360 camera on the car, so you do have one in the front as well. So that way when you're coming into parking spaces, not only are the 4 parking sensors in the front gonna go off, that camera's gonna turn on. That way you can avoid any kind of collisions in the front with any objects that you might have in front of you. Now that we are on the driver's side of the car, these headlights are gonna be full LEDs. So if you're going down dark roads at night, these are not gonna have any problem lighting up that road for you. Moving down here to your 21-inch alloy wheel, you do have red calipers which stand out really nicely onto the car. They are labeled with the S-Line badging, and we also did put a little Audi Sport logo down below, which kind of pairs nicely together. Guys, let's check out the back side of this vehicle. You do have full LED taillights on this car, more black optics coming along the back, your blacked out Audi rings, SQ5 badging, quad exhaust on this car, nothing fake about it, sounds really, really nice. Tow hitch down below is actually gonna get you 4,400 pounds of towing, which surprisingly enough is quite a bit for this little car. So if you have jet skis, little small trailers, things like that, this thing isn't gonna have a problem in the world towing that for you. That being said, let's check out the cargo space. All right, now with one push of a button, this whole power liftgate is gonna rise up. It is pre-programmable to open up to any height, so if you have it stored in a garage and you're afraid that it's gonna hit something up top, or if you have a shorter family member who just can't quite reach it, you can program it to open up lower down. Inside of the trunk space, we do have LED lights on both sides, so it illuminates anything that you have hidden in the trunk. That way you can see at night. Seats do fold down as well, but with the seats up, you have 25 cubic square feet of storage space down here, which is expandable up to about 54 cubic square feet if you want to put all those seats down. One other feature that you have inside your trunk that you actually might miss if you're not paying close enough attention, off to the side you'll see 2 little buttons with an arrow going up and an arrow going down. Now you might be asking yourself, Corey, what does that do? It's actually going to lower the end of your car down using that rear air suspension. So if you've ever wished that you could lower the back half of your car to make it easier to load things in and out and then push it back up when you're done, that's exactly what this does. So again, you just push it, lower the entire car down, and once you're done, push it back up with the ease of a button and you are good to go. That being said, let's hop into that driver's seat and check out some of the front features. Because now that I am behind the wheel, let's check out some of these nice features in here. You are gonna have full leather interior to the car. Seats are gonna be diamond stitch, which is very, very classy looking. Carbon fiber is carried throughout the entire cabin for the most part. Down here, you're gonna have everything carbon fiber across your whole dash, leading across to that Quattro badging, which Audi is famous for. So if you like ripping it up around turns and corners, that Quattro is gonna serve you well. You do have leather stitch steering wheel with that kind of perforated 9 and 3 position there. So if again, you wanna be more aggressive, you've got that feel for it. Carrying across, again, more carbon fiber. Full digital cockpit in the center here that is completely customizable. So if you want to have the gauges larger, smaller, put the navigation into your cockpit versus up on your infotainment center, it is capable of doing that. Dual climate controls in the front, heated seats. You can disable traction control if you want to. Different drive modes, eco mode for when you're just commuting back and forth to work. Anything that you need the car to do, it can do it for you. Now that we are into the back seat of the car, a few little things that I want to point out to you real quick. Most importantly, down below, you do have your own air vents. You don't have to rely on the air from up front. And if you want to turn that down or up, just push the button yourself. You can turn it down, up, whatever you need to. You have 3 charging ports down below. You've got your 12-volt outlet, 2 USB-C ports. As far as like headspace goes, I'm about 6 foot with my seat in still in the driver's position. I've got plenty of room right there. Headspace up top, my head doesn't touch anywhere. Little finishing touches, you still have, a lot of cars, they don't do this in them, but you do still have carbon fiber even into the back seat. So you have that, your nice soft touch padding on the doors, armrests right here, and you've even got your 2 little cup holders inside. So if you got your little Slurpee, put the Slurpee in there. There's one feature I do want to cover with you really quick, and that is going to be the drive select. So you've got a couple different drive modes that you can go into. Once you pull that up, you've got 5 that you can do. You have off-road, all-road, comfort, auto, and then dynamic. So dynamic is going to be Audi's sport mode. So what it's going to do is if you put it in dynamic, it's actually going to lower down the car a little bit for you so that you're lower to the ground. There's not as much body roll. You can be a little bit more aggressive around turns, things like that. But let's say, for example, if you were to go into the off-road selection, it's actually going to raise the car back up because on off-road, I mean, you might be hitting some rocks, things like that, so you want it to be a little bit higher ground clearance. But whatever you need the car to do, they can do it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, my name is Corey Shea, and this was the SQ5 in District Green. If you have any questions for me, or if you want to take it for a test drive, be sure to get in contact with us, and I'm more than happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.